Welcome to the Fasted Lifestyle, a biblical theology focusing on purging the old to be filled anew with God. We begin with Part 1, the Purge. This section explores the intentionality of clearing space in the soul through the discipline of fasting. Defining the fasted lifestyle involves intentional hunger to feed the spirit, continuous rhythms, walking in spiritual authority, and creating a vacuum for glory where the spiritual must rush in. Fasting is the spiritual purge necessary to clear out decayed parts of the past. As Ephesians chapter 4 verse 22 says, we must put off our old self. We cannot receive the new while holding on to the old. Matthew chapter 6 verses 16 to 17 reminds us how to approach fasting. Do not look gloomy like the hypocrites, but anoint your head and wash your face. We examine the seat of the soul. The fleshly posture seeks immediate comfort and clings to old mindsets. The fasted posture is hungry for God's presence and seeks to evict the squatters of old habits. Moving to Part 2, New Wineskins. This section is about preparing the capacity of the vessel to carry the weight of new glory. The wineskin principle from Luke chapter 5 verses 37 to 38 teaches us that new wine must be put into fresh wineskins. Fasting softens the leather of our hearts, removing stiffness so we can expand with the Holy Spirit's new work. The three pillars of the lifestyle are the Word, replacing physical bread with the bread of life, the prayer, turning biological hunger into spiritual power, and the giving, signifying our trust in God alone. Biblical rhythms of fasting include 3 days for urgent breakthrough, 21 days for spiritual clarity, and 40 days for transformation. The divine exchange shows what we purge, what we receive, and the biblical result. For instance, purging physical comfort leads to spiritual strength and dominion over the flesh. We move to Part 3, filled anew. The final stage of the fast is not the end of hunger, but the beginning of a different satisfaction. The chart illustrates sensitivity over time. As the flesh weakens, the spiritual senses become exponentially more acute, moving from physical hunger to spiritual clarity. The life cycle of a purge involves 4 stages: decision, emptying, filling, and overflow, which is walking in the power of the Spirit beyond the fast. Reflect on this interactive challenge based on John chapter 3 verse 30. He must increase, but I must decrease. Consider what decayed growth occupies your heart and how you will transition to a fasted lifestyle.